Playing with y'all. Let me talk regular. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. Can y'all hear me? We about to double check. Y'all already know the drill. Oh, he playing that song. Okay. Hold on. Y'all know the drill. Turn myself down. Turn me down, because you know I be loud sometimes. A little too loud for your speakers. I'm in a good mood. Why? I took a good ass nap. Longer than expected, though. Longer than expected. I wasn't planning on taking a long ass nap like that, but it was needed, okay? I be moving. And I guess my body said, bitch, lay down. Go to sleep. Because that's basically what happened. I was in the midst of moving. I'm like this. I'm like, God damn. I'm sleepy? There could be something that's taking place with you. You know what I'm saying? You move so much that your body gonna have to tell you to be like, go sit down. Go lay down. Go chill out somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll feel like your body went to a whole power. Ew. Like a hoe. like a robot or some shit. You feel me? But anyway, my name is Deasia, and you are on Dreams, Desires, Ascensions, the DDA tribe. So tap up in here with me, okay? Come join this tribe. Ooh, Page of Pentacles, okay? Come join this tribe with the divine, and we're gonna ascend high. Okay, ring that doorbell, ding dong. That's like in the bell, like in the video. How am I supposed to know you up in here with me? How am I supposed to know that we vibing? How am I supposed to know that you came up in here? You feel me? But take those deep breaths when you step up in my energy. Okay, just release, cause that's what I'm feeling like. When I tell you I feel so rested up, it's like a natural high, a natural high. All right. But yes, I do hope that everybody is having a beautiful, blessed day, okay? Beautiful day. Happy, successful, confident day. That is the energy that we're going with, okay? But yes, restful. Feeling restful. That's all you need. Restful. Feeling at ease. Okay? Page of Pentacles. I feel like something is starting to come a little bit in a slow and steady, but it's building up beautiful confidence. Okay, but we're feeling restful. All right, maybe we're now putting something down. I'm going to put this down and I'm going to focus on certain things, or maybe it's more like starting to just focus on things at a time. Taking your time. Okay, look, the Two of Cups. Ooh, maybe someone wants to take their time with you. They want to, okay, I'm feeling like maybe you're going on, because Paris is that, because the Alpha Tower is in this card too. I'm feeling like a lover is wanting to take you out on a trip. Maybe they want to romance you on a trip. So now maybe they were this person that was very multitask. They were so busy, but now they're going to put their money, put certain things to the side and start focus on their money, because they want to take you out somewhere. They want to gift you something. Okay. Or you going out with friends. Okay. Maybe a girl's trip or a homeboy's trip, I'm feeling maybe you got a friend that's a Leo as well, or an earth sign or a water sign, because we got this King of Cups that just came out. So you're feeling a little bit more in this energy of, I would say, we're now focused on. Okay, so now we were focused on a lot of things. Like I said, you know how your body would just start powering down. Eventually, you just start powering down, right? So now you're starting to focus. Maybe you're starting to focus on the love for yourself. You're starting to focus on your friendships. You're focused on like relationships, okay? Like you're just focused on relationships. Then now you're focused on your money, Okay, maybe you skipped your emotions, because I was pointing to emotions, but then because they got the Nine of Pentacles, so your money is good, and that's a good thing. Okay, your money is Good. You're in hermit mode. So maybe you're isolated. You isolate yourself from a lot of things. Or people are like, well, why you not, what you got going on? What nothing, you try to keep it small and precious and stuff like that. But it's just more like you're focused on the love that you have for yourself. You focus on the relationships that you are giving and receiving, the cups that you offer. You get what I'm saying? Because something about the Two of Cups is more like it's giving and receiving. No matter what, it's still, you pour into my cup, I pour into your cup. Okay, so it's more in that energy. Like I said, something is starting to power down. You're starting to, when you sit down with yourself, you start building up a lot of thought process. Hi, how are you, Elizabeth? How are you doing? So yes, it's just more of this energy of like, I'm focused on what am I entwining myself with? What is my connections? Okay. Now, then you're going into this. Maybe you skipped your emotions because you already know how to handle your emotions. Hi. But it's just more like you know how to manage your emotions. You feel me? You know how to get to your emotions well. So maybe it was just like, I'm putting my emotions, I know how to keep my emotions stable. Now, when it comes down to these relationships that you deal with, like your friendships, your partners, your co-workers. When I say relationships, like you got to think you have a relationship, you're entwined with a lot of people. Okay, it's a lot of people that want to say, even them days that you don't even want to be bothered, it's gonna be people that's gonna say, hey, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm sorry, hold on, calm down, you don't gotta go like that. Now, how are you? I'm gonna call you Eminem because you feel with a lot of colors right there talking about you said what's up to me 2 times. Okay? But yeah. All right, but Eminem, calm down, boo boo. All right. Feel with a lot of colors. I feel you though. I like that. You feel with a lot of colors. That's good though. I like energies like that, okay? But you just gotta know how to balance that, okay? But yeah, you got the 9 of Wands. So we're preparing for something. We're sitting back. We're chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we got a lot of things going on. We got a lot of people that want to intertwine with us. We got a lot of connections that we kind of like try to push to the side, and they try to expose themselves like, hey, I'm still here, and it's just like, nah, like I'm focused on this, I'm focused on that. Like I said, you got a lot of things in this basket, but you see how you put this down. It's a lot of stuff here, and you're focused on this one thing. This is very precious. So you're taking things out of a time, okay? Because it does take time, okay? You can't keep when you start focusing. Like I said today, I was so busy, and then I was sitting in the middle of me being busy, I was over there about to falling asleep like a whole robot, like somebody is programming me. You know what I'm saying? And it was just more like your body would tell you it's time to relax, take time, focus on something totally different. All right. And it was more like, for me, focus on sleep. It could be for you, focus on putting down certain things and just pull certain things one at a time out of your basket. Okay. Because it's still going to be there. You know how they always say your bills are still going to be there, but just taking time to focus on what you have endured with yourself. And look at the Sun card. Okay. So when you start taking time to endure it in yourself, you will start being into this happiness energy. Okay. And then that's that Leo. Ooh, and then the Unicorn. So being very unique of your own kind. Okay. That's the beautiful thing about it. Or maybe you have very unique relationships, maybe you're this person that it's more like you nourish people to good health. Like they have, like I said, it'd be days that you're not into people. You don't want to be bothered, and then people saying, hey, how are you? And he's like, oh, and you be like, hey. And it's just like, it could be as easy as a neighbor, you try to figure out why you keep speaking to me, but this neighbor is something about you. Your neighbor could have lighter hair or darker hair. Okay. They could have a little girl, or their daughter looks like them. Okay. And you could have a darker hair, and they're, but it's like this energy, they love your guidance. It's just something about it, like you fill up the room for them. Okay. It could be something that's taking place. You could run into somebody outside. Okay. outside. And then it fell right on the Two of Cups, and this is the Six of Pentacles, which is giving and receiving. But like I said, you are balanced with your emotions. So if you know how to, if you give and receive, you know how to, you don't let people overpower your emotions. Like if someone comes in and they're all out of whack and stuff, you don't let them throw you off track. You still got yourself, you know, you can still give and receive, you know. And then you got the Eight of Pentacles. So it could be on the sense of like, you know, balancing on financial, you know, maybe you're a little bit more, you go to, I would say, you got strategy. You're not quick with it. You got strategy. So like I said, when it comes down to your emotions, it could be someone coming to you and they're a little bit out of whack. They could be talking to, like I said, it could be going through, what's it called, postpartum. So someone could have just had a child and they're going through postpartum and they need or this is the reason why they're acting the way they are. Okay, they're emotionally unbalanced right now. There's a lot going on. Okay. And then you got the Queen of Pentacles, okay? And that's right under the Nine of Pentacles. I love that, okay? Not only are you looking really good, you know, enjoying life, stepping into your, you know, stepping into your throne. Well, she got her hand. You know how you walk with the purse with your hand. You know, it's just more you walk with class. You walk with grace. You walk with, like, you have a purpose in your life, and you do. Okay, you do got a purpose in your life. You know that. You get what I'm saying? And not only that, but when you're emotionally balanced and you walk with purpose, you look good. You look really good. You look so good. Even if you are broke, they don't know you broke. You feel me? Because you show you got more strength in you. You carry this courage with you. Maybe you move like a leopard. You're fast with things. You feel me? Like I said, maybe it's that energy. Maybe we are moving a little fast. It's time for us to take a little, like a break or something. Ooh, go to the lake. I'm looking up at my going to the lake, going to the water, maybe going to hang out with a couple friends. I'm feeling maybe doing a retreat. You know, retreat from, that's isolation, okay? So that hermit, you know, stepping away from a lot of things. And, you know, water energy is very clearance, okay? And then you got the Hierophant, all right? And this is, okay, so maybe someone wants to, let's take this outside of not only like a relationship, but maybe someone wants to have a relationship and nourish something beautiful with you as well, okay? So it's like a love relationship, a love dynamic. I want to love you. I want to marry you, okay? I want you to have my child as well. Maybe this child is going to be a unicorn child, so don't be prepared, okay? I'm saying don't be, so maybe you're not prepared for this, okay? So maybe this is going to happen suddenly, okay? Like, okay, maybe, ooh, not only are they matching your energy with the money? Are you saying that? Let's pull this out. We're going to pull this out right here. And then it's the Six of Wands. So right off gate, they matching your energy. Maybe you already see it. Like, it's not something that is questioning. Like, you know, this person, I love that, okay? This person is literally, you a Queen of Pentacles, he a King of Pentacles. You talking about money. We don't got to worry about that. And this is probably why you sit there, you know, you that lovely woman that walks with grace, because you and yours, y'all got it. You and yours, y'all don't have to ask for nothing else, okay? And it's probably already something seen. It's not something that you got to question. It's there. It's right there for you. And this person saying, I want to marry you. I want to have a daughter with you. So I want you to be prepared for this, okay? They're saying you're not prepared for this. I want you to be prepared for this, in a sense of being able to be welcome into this. Because when you're in this energy of now you putting stuff down and you starting to focus on one thing at a time, when someone else rushes in and give you attention, when you're focused on this one thing, be like, hey, yo, you know, it's no different than like if you go to a gym, right? And you, especially if you go into the gym, you gotta go like, I gotta lose this weight by such a time. And this somebody trying to talk to you, and he's like, hey, okay, and you over there sweating like, why is you talking to me? Unless you're gonna show me another strategy on how I can lose this weight quicker for me, don't be hollering at me. You get what I'm saying? Or it could be like you pushing groceries and stuff, and they talking, you get what I'm saying? You pushing groceries and someone hollering at you. So like I said, when you get into those energies, when you putting stuff down, you could be very busy putting stuff down. You start to focus on one thing at a time, and people rushes in with this energy like, I want to be in a relationship with you. I want to have a baby with you. I want to like, ooh, swell. look, baby, I'm focused on my money right now. I'm focused on this. I'm focused on that. So just being in that energy, and that's probably where this Six of Wands guard up, because you are emotionally balanced. Like I said, it could be someone coming in, they got a lot. And I won't say they're out of whack, but I feel like they trying to throw so much on your plate, and it's just like, wait a minute, I already have that going on. I already have a lot on my plate. Now you can show me how we can figure this out together. And I feel like this is where this energy is going to come from, right? Where this Queen and King and Queen of Pentacle energy, along with the Nine of Pentacle, is complementing each other. So it's like, this person's not going to come in giving you all this out of whack. No different than people you was probably dating a whole bunch of people. Okay. You could be a person you have kids, or you're a single parent. You feel me? Like you're on your own. You got your own stuff going on. You got your own flow, or you are a person and you have children. Okay. Like a male, you have children. You got other focuses going on, and you got people that want to marry you. You got people that want more kids. You like, wait a minute, I got the kids. Let me get the kids that I got going on. It could be in this energy. And now, because you went into this, let me put certain things down, start focus on myself. This will got you into this King of Cups energy, where you are emotionally balanced. Like you're so balanced when it comes down to that. So balanced that when people try to come in and give you, like, I want to give and receive, I want to take you out somewhere, I want to buy you a purse, I want to buy you kind of do have your guard up. You do. Because when you're, like I said, no different than when you're in a gym and you're focused, like, I got to lose this weight. Like every time I look in the mirror, it's still looking the same, like, so I'm gonna go back in the gym and go harder. And then you got somebody sitting there, they probably do look good. You get what I'm saying? They're probably catching your attention, but they're not catching your attention so much, because when you're in this energy, like, I'm going to take my time, and every time I get to where I need to go, it's like, I see the success. Because when you start focused on one thing, you do start seeing success a lot more. No different when you start getting your rest. When you wake up, you will realize, oh, I did get a lot of things done. You get what I'm saying? Oh, I was very busy today. You get what I'm saying? And then, yes, this King of Wands energy, he or this woman, okay, they are very in this, they taking a leap, okay, because you got the Fool card too. So this person, they know they look good, they know they got the money, okay, and this person is gonna be very creative, okay, very creative with you. Now they're a little worried, okay, I'm gonna say they're a little worried when it comes down to this, because they probably had their heart broken before, or their heart was like, or they've been dealing with heartbreak, or they dealt with heartbreak in the past, so now they're moving into this. Or this could be you, Empress, okay, you could have dealt with heartbreak in the past, and this Emperor, or this masculine energy, because Emperor is more protector, even though the Emperor is not coming out, but this man got money, or this man is already telling you they want to be married with you, because when you got the queen and the King of Pentacles coming out, that's marriage. We got finances, we got a house together, we got things, we got, you can't just go somewhere. You can't just, this is a situation where this could be where you had a relationship where y'all had children, you get what I'm saying? And now you've been in that energy where you had a child. Maybe, no. This person is telling you, this is what I want from you. This is the energy they want to give you directly. Okay. So this person wants to be the lover, your Ten of Cups, your be all, give you everything that you want. They know that you're focused. They love that you're focused on yourself. Actually, they love that it takes strength to be focused on certain things. It takes strength to put certain things down and just start taking it one at a time. Because it is a lot of people. Think about how fast life is right now. It's a lot of, as quick, people's like, oh my goodness, why are you speeding? Because that person that sped past you, their mind have a whole bunch of other things going on. So I got to get here. I got to get here. Compared to you probably just want, oh, I'm gonna have a beautiful day, and I'm gonna focus on this today. So you're gonna drive and go to your destination a little a little differently compared to someone that's in a fast mindset. So be cautious of that too. And they did they change that law? I don't know if it's true though. They changed the law of the passing lane and stuff. Talking about that's they're gonna start ticketing and stuff like that. But it's more like I'm feeling okay, so someone's been feeling heartbroken, or you've been in this energy, okay? This person is in this energy, or you have been suffering through heartbreak. And that is the reason why you do have your defense up. That's the reason why you did decide, let me focus on me. You know, maybe you was this person that when you in a relationship, you focus on everybody else but you. You get what I'm saying? When you get in a relationship, you will focus on making sure your lover eat, making sure, you know, your kids eat, making sure everyone else is doing everything but what you got, like, and not focus on yourself, okay? And now it's this energy that they're wanting you to get into, where this person is gonna say, I don't even want you to be so focused on everything. When I tell you this person's gonna come in and they know you busy, they're gonna tell you, hey, go take a nap. They're going to recognize, they're going to reflect. When I say y'all are at a combination of a bond, it was the King and the Queen of Pentacles that came out. So it's letting you know, I'm here. I'm strategizing with you. That's also earth energy. I'm grounding with you. Like, it's going to be foundation led, okay? Set in stone, all right? Maybe something's going to be set in stone, okay? Card 6, menstrual cycle, okay? Someone runs the red light with y'all, or they're gonna run the red light. Maybe they want to meet up with you, okay? Maybe they want to meet up with you, okay? And you like, oh, we're just gonna talk in the car because you know you on your little red light situation, right? Yeah, they don't care about that. I'm just gonna let you know. They gonna let you know. I don't know about that. I just want y'all to know that cross cray people. Maybe you be trying to figure it out. Maybe you trying to figure out why this person can't shake, why they all on you because you ran a red light with them and they're in love. That's called blood magic, baby. All right. I'm going with the second one. It says, walking away was the best move, okay? No longer staying around in negative energy, okay? So this was the energy that you had before, because I was thinking about the heartbreak energy, along with, you know, you have your defense up. Like I said, when you started getting entwined with a lot of energies, when you start focusing on a lot of things where, hey, wait a minute, I'm not even focused on myself. Wait a minute, all these people that I'm caring for, are they really caring for me? You know, maybe this is the energy that you're going to start seeing. As simple as, I mean, I'm going to be honest, as simple as you can recognize how many people can care for you just by on the strength of the love that they give you when you're sick. Just something so small. Okay, being sick, having a cold. What they're doing? Are they asking you, what do you need? You know, are they going to the grocery store automatically and buying you groceries and dropping them off for you? You get what I'm saying? It's like small things like that. I want you to worry about that. As small as, no, it don't even got to be your lover. Your lover don't have to do this. Your friends can show you how much they love you too. The moment you hear your friend is coughing and sick, you know, like, oh, you know, you dropping something off to them. You're showing some type of love, okay? Some type of vibe to them, okay? It says, my heart leads back to you. So maybe someone loves the energy that you give to them, okay? And you had to walk away from them, okay? You had to leave the situation. And like I said, you probably trying to figure out why you can't shake this person off of you. This because you did that. You ran that red light too many times. Too many times. You could have did it a couple times, but no, this person, they did it too many times, okay? You could, they could have a father. Maybe they dealt with I'm feeling, okay, so walking away. So maybe their father wasn't present in their life as well. So maybe they're in this energy of, okay, here you go. So they didn't have anyone. They didn't even have that in their life to show them, as far as in that father, to show them how to be that man that, quote unquote, you need them to be. You know what I'm saying? Or in this energy, right? So now after the fact, after you walked away from them, after, you know, things have settled, after you decided, you know, like, okay, we're not going to do this no more and all the stuff like that, right? Then this person is like, feeling like their heart keeps leading them back to you. You know, like every time I get myself together, it keeps bringing me back to the beauty of this relationship, you know, and it's probably where this person is keep trying to, maybe this person wants to meet you halfway. You get what I'm saying? I'm sorry, not even halfway. Do apologize. Want to meet you 100%. They did want me to correct that situation 100%, because if they were going to meet you halfway, then that Nine of Pentacles will stay right there in that deck, along with the along with the Queen of Pentacles, because then they will show that the person has some money for you. You get what I'm saying? But not as much as you. But when that King of Pentacles came at the bottom, it showed, nah, this person actually has the same amount of money or more. You get what I'm saying? As far as in, they can meet you. They could give you this energy as well. Maybe this person gonna come in and give you that mother or that father that you didn't have in your life. You know what I'm saying? It could be that energy. Hey, Britt, how are you? But yes, so it had to take you to walk away, because sometimes, no different than, okay, when let's go back to a cold situation. When you're sick, you don't eat. When you're sick, you isolate. You get what I'm saying? How you been? Britt? So you could have a stalker. Okay, this person can't shake you off. I already said that. Someone has their eyes on you. Okay, this person that is stalking you, they can't grasp why they can't walk away from you. Okay, they don't understand why you walked away from them. Okay, they're still in la la land. They still have not processed why. Maybe because they've been trying to work up to the top, or here you go, maybe they had the money. Okay, they showed that they could be a father, but it was something else about it that you was like, you get what I'm saying? All right, so maybe they had issues with throwing themselves in, because I'm thinking about the King of Wands, because the King of Wands is a hoe. Okay, let's keep that real. Someone that pull out there in the street. So there could be the energy where this person had the money. Okay, they had the lifestyle that you were looking for, but at the same time, they were very free when it comes down to what they offer. They gave themselves up. Okay, they like to have sex. They will love to sleep with you. They want you to be home with them while they explored, and you weren't going for that. You get what I'm saying? You weren't going for that. And that's the reason why you walked away. Okay? You could be 50, 51 to 55. Let me tell you, ladies, in this age, I would too. Okay? Could be a female, M or N. Okay? This could be your mother going through this. They could be going through a spiritual attack as well. Or they're feeling like they're going through a spiritual attack because they're being betrayed. Or maybe they're feeling like, man, I'm too old for this. Okay? So you could be in your, like in the 50 range, the 31, 35, 41, 45, in that range. Okay? It's like, I'm too old. And then you got Venus. Okay, and you got Principle from Cardi B, and it says keep your morals in line, because the right person is praying for you. Okay, so always keep your principles in line. Okay, no matter what. And this is probably where your heart, that's why their heart keep coming to you, because no matter what, you never change. No matter what, you didn't do nothing shady. Okay, now they could have did now. Okay, you could have busted windows. You could have slashed some tires. You could have did some very negative things, but you didn't. You hold your stuff. You get what I'm saying? You didn't show them. You didn't give them all of your energy. That's where that king of cup energy is, where I'm feeling too. You didn't give them all of your energy. You get what I'm saying? Even though maybe they came into your situation all out of whack. Like I said, if they coming in your life, you get what I'm saying? Probably you just one that decided to focus on one thing at a time. And then this lover comes in and say, I want to be in a relationship with you. I want to have kids with you. Sometimes you're going, especially as a woman, we might You know, especially if he came with the money too, we might, I might have to put this down a little bit. You know, you start looking at the person and then they start doing some things. He's like, wait a minute. Like this Venus is really talking about some love situation here. Okay. Because Venus is love, beauty, and art. Okay. So making, maybe you're seeing love in a whole different way now. And I love that about it because you have to see love in a different way. You have to see love the way you see love. Okay. And then when you start seeing yourself that way, other things going to start coming in that's going to complement. Okay, do you understand? Compliment, because that's what you need. When that king, like I said, if it was the Nine of Pentacles, maybe you dealt with people that they were halfway there, but they weren't all the way there with you. You get what I'm saying? They were almost there. They almost had the money, but they still were, they weren't fully, they fully weren't the provider that you need. Okay, so like I was going back into the energy of like this lover is going to give you that mother or that father love that you didn't have, or you weren't able to cherish or have in your life. You know what I'm saying? This person is going to come in and going to give you that. This person is going to come in and be the balance. But the thing about it is, keep your principle in line. Don't break. I understand. Sometimes we'd be like, you know what? I want to go back to my past. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I'm going to break. I'm tired. Especially when you get into a good balance where you're starting to see that you're loving yourself. And yes, when you love yourself, you starting to realize there's a lot of toxic shit around. You know what I'm saying? You realize that it's hard to have other people love on you, but it's going to be a lot of people that's going to love on you when you love on yourself, because you look really good when you love on yourself. You look in that Queen of Pentacles energy. You look in that Queen of Wand energy. You look in that King of Wand energy. You look in that King of Pentacle energy. You look abundant. You get what I'm saying? You look loving. You look attractive. You look tangible. I gotta have you. It's that you know. But this energy, okay, so maybe this person is homeless, okay, or they're in between homes, all right? This person that's watching you, maybe they got their eyes on you because they need a place to stay, okay? So keep your eyes on that, all right? But always keep your eyes on the prize. Always keep your eyes on the prize, all right? Okay, it says dreams that have meaning. So you've been dreaming. So maybe you've been having dreams, and okay, so maybe you are literally physically sick. When I was talking to you about that, when I say, okay, so maybe someone is sick about you because you walked away. So this person that's stalking you, they could be battling a sickness as well, or they could be like physically sick in the head, like you're not realizing I don't want to be with you. No, because their attitude is, I can't let you go. Their attitude is you are prized, and you got to know that you are prized. Especially when the people come and say, I've been around all these people, and I can't find no one like you. You're not supposed to. It was only a one-time thing. You know what I'm saying? You know how they say, get your thing before it's out of sale. Yeah. Get this love, get all this love that I can give you before it comes out of sale. Because the thing is, they put you, especially, I hate when people put you in a clearance situation. Okay? When they don't put you in that value. You get what I'm saying? They don't value you as high as the things in the front. They put you in the back. You get what I'm saying? Because everything, clearance is always in the back. Now you got them real good stores, okay? They got the clearance up in the front, all right? And then the real pricey stuff is in the back. But they got the cameras out there on every aisle. So it could be in that energy as well, okay? So it's more like they know that you are. Maybe this is you, okay? Maybe this is you. They put you in the back but it's not. And maybe you're in this energy because they put you in the back because they look at you less than. They look at you as the clearance. No, they put you in the back because they can't handle the fact that if I put you in the front, you will put cameras on my ass. You got all eyes on me. I can't do nothing wrong. You get what I'm saying? If I put you if I pay attention to these other people that act like they're the little valuable ones, like think about Walmart, right? You would think that this particular product should be on, in the cameras, but it's not. Okay. So these could be false illusions. All right. But keep like that energy of the principle, keep your energy. Keep the energy high elevation. No, you do not have high standards. You have standards for your love. Why? Because your love is high and valuable. If they can't make it, they ain't for it. They not the package. They're your own package at the door. Go. Move on. And I had to learn that too, because at first it used to be that situation where, when you say, oh, your standards so high, and then you end up putting your standards so low. Guess what? My standards got so low. I tell everybody, I even tell my everyday this is okay. I lowered my standards so low. I had 3 children. You get what I'm saying? Because if I kept my standards high, I would have put my position up high enough that I wouldn't. And when I got myself here, I realized down here the things that I tolerated that I would never tolerate it if I kept myself up here. You get what I'm saying? So it's not in the sense of you putting yourself lower than. You're realizing when you did put yourself to be around a crowd, or you put yourself in the midst of it, and that's probably where this person is seeing this. Okay, like that print, it's like the energy says, it says keep your morals in line, because the right person is praying for you. You could be trying to figure out why is certain things not going in my place when I'm leading with my heart. Okay, guess what? It's somebody right now praying, God, please find somebody that has a goddamn moral. Please bring them to have a moral. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want y'all to really think, if your heart is guiding you to tell you to change in some way, if your heart is guiding you to be in this energy, if you're dreaming, you're having dreams. Okay, look, they saying dreams, like you're having dreams about your ex. You could be having dreams about your ex. They're saying it's time for resolving feelings. Okay, so emotionally feelings. Okay, maybe it's time for you to resolve feelings. If you're having dreams about falling, that is dealing with feeling insecure or losing control, having fear. Everybody has, I had a dream about falling. Oh, that's bad. No, actually, it's about feeling insecure. It's about something that took place. It's something going around with you that you're losing control. You feel like you're losing the control of the wheel. You get what I'm saying? If you're having dreams about flying, okay, flying is freedom, liberation, having limitation. Okay, so it could be in that energy as well, where I'm free. I'm ready to spread my wings. I'm ready to fly. I'm ready to be that little bird that's gonna fly out the nest. You get what I'm saying? No longer in my comfort zone, because a nest is very cozy, especially for a fresh new bird. It's been sitting there for how long? You get what I'm saying? When it crack open. So it's just more of the sense of I'm ready to get out of my comfort zone and fly, because when the bird goes out the nest, you're going to be able to see a lot more things compared to when you keep sitting in this one position. Okay, now you could be dreaming about being chased. Okay, now it all depends on what you're being chased with. Okay, but also being chased could be feeling overwhelmed with responsibilities. So like I said, it could be something where it's all depending on what you're being chased with in this dream. You get what I'm saying? It can all break down in certain ways. Now, you're having a dream about losing or having your teeth fall out. Okay, this could be fear of aging. Maybe you're realizing that your time is clicking. Maybe you are this person that's been single and you haven't had any children, and you're now in this energy like, dang, I don't have a child. I'm getting older. I'm not having a child. Let me tell you, you're gonna have a child, and that child is gonna be a unicorn baby. That baby is gonna be so unique where you can't put that child in a box. It's that type of energy. Okay, I think people are starting to realize that we can't put these children, especially these generation kids, you can't put them in the box the way they put us in the box. You can't. Their mind is too powerful. It's too powerful. If not, they're gonna go explore. You get what I'm saying? If not, it's somebody else next to them that's gonna that's giving them this information. Because you know, one thing about it, compared to this generation, compared to our generation, our parents were still able to keep us in a box where we weren't able to explore. You get what I'm saying? They kept us in that nest. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you know, and then if we remember back in the day, our parents was quick, you know, because they were able to discipline other children too, right? You can't do that now. You can't do that now. But they were able to discipline other children. So let's say if you was that person that your mother or your father put you in this nest, kept you in your nest, and that's more like the box of making sure you're not entertaining negative energy. You get what I'm saying? Not entertaining certain things. You know, you keep your morals. You get what I'm saying? Maybe you learn morals based on your family, based on the things that your family brought you to do. Okay. And it's coming in place. Maybe you like, oh my goodness, I wish my mom never taught me. I wish my mom allowed me to do this, or my dad allowed me to do that. No, it's a reason why your dad and your mother allowed you to do that, because it's somebody right now, okay, that's praying for a woman or a man just like you. Okay. Now, you don't want them when they're still chaotic right now. You don't want them when they're wounded either. Okay. You want them maybe when they're a little patched up. Okay. Because when it comes down to when you're hurt, especially I'm feeling that 3 of sword energy at the bottom of that deck when we closed it up. It was more of that heart. That person is heartbroken. Okay. So you don't want that right now. You want that person to at least get into the energy of ready to heal their self. Okay. Because you can't heal someone. I want you to tell you, you're not the doctor. Okay. You can't heal anyone. Even if, like, I get those conversations where, oh, you healed me. No, you healed yourself. Now you might have got a couple tips from me, but it took your inner self to be like, you know what, let's try this. You get what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of things that's going to be going around. You get what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go back to the box and the nest with your parent as well. But it's just like, it's a lot of things that we can explore around, right? But when maybe you grew up and your parents sheltered you. Your parents always nurtured you, and it's not a bad thing. Okay, so don't ever feel that way. Be happy that you had that, because there was some people that prayed that they wish they had a mother and a father that was able to nurture them. You get what I'm saying? Now, here you go. So I'm feeling the energy of when they nurtured you and stuff, you weren't able to explore a lot. You know, you weren't able to. So now this stuff is starting to hit you a little bit more. Maybe it was more in the energy where this person didn't have a father to show them what love was. Okay. And now they're able to see it. You know, it's now there. Now there. Oh, you play all strings. Ooh, we got a hoodie. Okay, so someone could wear a hoodie. It says a hoodie or always wearing a jacket. So this person that wants to be a father figure to your or they want to bring you that daddy energy, okay? That loving energy, okay? Yeah, I feel like they're miserable. They're miserable. Oh yeah, and if you're dreaming about being naked, that means you're having fear of people judging you. You're having fear of being vulnerable. Okay, because when you're naked, everything is exposed. Okay. Let's see. Let's pull another. People still wear chain watches. Like, you know, because, you know, everybody still, like, wear the sports watch. But, you know, like, the original watch. Like, a chain watch. Maybe someone likes chain watches. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. It says, always, are you fulfilled with rest? Ooh, sorry. Are you fulfilled with rest? Are you rest up? Are you rest up? Okay. Physical, emotion, mental, okay, social and creative. All right. Are you fulfilled and rest in all of those dynamics that I just said? Okay. And then it's like, So, like I said, putting things down and moving forward with things one step at a time. Maybe when you got a lot of things going on, maybe you try to balance a lot. It kind of it's starting to show that it's getting kind of chaotic. Okay, you could get an unexpected message that's gonna come in. Okay, and this unexpected message, you're gonna find out that this person had their eyes on you the whole time. Okay, ooh, worship sister. Okay, maybe you need to go to church. Maybe you got a sister, you got a spiritual sister. Y'all do worship together as far as in going to church, or y'all talk about elect things as far as in building growth. Okay, or maybe you have a sister that worships you, not in a bad way, but it's more like they look up to you highly, because I'm going to this card where it says my heart leads back to you. Okay, so you could have someone that's a sister like energy to you, and they need at least 30 minutes of your cleanse, 30 minutes of praise from you. You know, maybe they need that, because you know, worship is a sense of praise, a sense of cleanse too. It depends on, because when you think of worship, you think of going to church as well. Okay, so, and who comes to church? Sinners. And what people usually go through, they come in into church with a whole different mindset. Now it depends on who in control of the church. Depends on how the people come back out of the church. Now that's up to you. Okay, depends on the minister. Okay. And then at the same time, like I said before, it has to take yourself to heal. Okay, it's not going to be, you can't defect on everybody else. It's going to take other people to heal. Okay. But yes, okay, you got a female, I or J, Jennifer, Jamie, Juliet. Let me stop. Isaac. No. What? Ivory. That's a girl name. Ivory. Ivory's a girl name. India. I'm trying to think when it comes down to the eyes. Okay. It says, let go of your thoughts. Okay. So letting go of your thought process. Okay. Just releasing certain things. All right. And maybe it's more of let go of your thought process of love. Stop putting a face to love. You don't know what your love's gonna look like, especially when you start loving on yourself a little bit more. The more you love on yourself, you realize certain things that you don't really like. You realize certain things that I actually, I'd rather this than that. You know what I'm saying? You start to balance a couple of things in a whole different light. Okay, so yeah, I feel like it's time for you to let go of this thought process. Okay, maybe you're this person that you think that people are you're picturing your father in these men. It's not going to be that. It's going totally different, because you really don't know. I understand that we look at our mother and our father, or we look at our sister's relationship. Maybe our sister has a really nice relationship that we really love. We endure it, right? Now we got to think about those too, because as we can tell, we have some people that comes into relationships that are still hurting. So like I said before, we got to be cautious of allowing certain people to come in. Like, you might be rushing your lover, but what if your lover was hurt? Do you really want your lover to come hurt? No, especially if you're healing, especially if you are rest up, you heal, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you got relocating. Okay. So maybe it's time for us to, redirect ourselves as well. Okay, look into the situation more. I like that. Look into the situation more. Maybe this is you. Maybe you're this person that's the stalker, because you're looking into a situation a little bit more heavy. Okay, maybe it could be something's gonna flip out right there. Okay, it says creating a family tradition. Like, I told you, this person's going to come in and they're going to give you something totally different. All right. Where your daddy and your mama and your sister and your brother going to be looking at your relationship. The whole time you over there looking at their relationship, they're going to end up looking at yours. Hi, you came back. I'm sorry, I'm not looking up, boo-boo. But yes. But okay, so this could be a situation where you're going to start. Let me tell you something. When you start looking good, when you start moving good, when things start flowing in abundance for yourself, you do start seeing what's really faking your energy. Okay, this could be someone that's coming in. All right, they could have been a mentor, because I'm feeling father. Okay, like I said, you moving in this energy where you're no longer putting a face with energies. You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna go out there and you're gonna take this. If it's flowing with me, if my heart is guiding me, if I'm feeling rest, and not overwhelmed. Okay, maybe you got to start paying attention to your dreams too. Okay, this could be also another key theme for me to tell you. Okay, it says feeling emotionally safe with them. I love that. Like I said, pay attention to your dreams as well. Maybe your dreams will start telling you a little bit more when it comes down, when you start entwining with a lot, especially when you're running red lights with someone, or especially when you start entwining your intimacy or your connection. Pay attention to your dreams when you're entwining with them. Okay, research your dreams, write down your dreams, write down key things, have a book next to you if you have to. You know, sometimes you forget immediately. If you are a person that forgets immediately, you need to have that dream book right under your mattress type. Okay, but love bugs, I do hope that you enjoyed every last bit of this. Okay, but my name is Deasia, and you was on Dreams, Desires, Ascensions, the DDA tribe. And I do hope that you love it here by subscribing and ringing that doorbell, ding dong, that lets me know that you joined my tribe. Okay, until next time. Okay, bye. In the Red Rex, like, no, what is it? Not Red Rex. Maybe you're watching Little Red Rex. Angelica. Yeah, I read about. Look, here I go. I'm gonna go on a rampage. Let me stop. But what was that? Cause I'm thinking alfalfa. I'm thinking of them, but I can't get the Little Rascals. The Little Rascals. See you later.